my beautiful keto people. Today we are going to be making some fat bombs, and they're supposed to kind of replicate the almond joys. I have pecans. That I don't know. I don't like almonds, guys, so I'm using pecan cookie pieces and the unsweetened coconut flakes. I'm going to be using some butter, and let's get to it. Also going to be using some stevia. Sorry guys, I wasn't prepared for this. Looking for my measuring spoons. Alright, so right now we're going to be doing the filling for it. And for the pecan pieces, I'm going to sprinkle those over a few of the things for my mom, because I don't really like my almond joys with it, but I was just going to do that for her to try, because she threw me an amazing birthday party last night. She got me some awesome little treats. She cooked an awesome keto cake for me and made some homemade awesome keto ice cream. So I'm going to make her some of these just to kind of repay her for all she's been doing for me lately, because she is a pretty amazing woman. So in this mixture here, you're going to have your coconut flakes, probably about a cupful. And then you're going to do quite a bit of stevia. I would say 4 to 5 tablespoons, maybe 6. We like our stuff super sweet, so I'm probably going to go with about 6 of these bad boys.
Finish it. They finished the movie. Now can we put
Power Rangers now. Yes, you can put Power Rangers on.
Power Rangers.
Alright, so I'm just kind of mixing this mixture together, like so. Now, I've seen this done so many different ways, but I'm just kind of wanting to do it my way. So, you know, if you watch my channel, you know I usually do things about my way. I don't know how many tablespoons of the stevia I've put in. You can do the math when you watch the video. Okay. So you add in your stevia. There it is. A stevia coconut mix. That makes it super sweet. Now I'm going to add some vanilla extract. Probably about a half a tablespoon. Okay. Now I'm going to add a little pinch of sea salt, and then I'm going to add my butter. Now my butter is softened. I wanted to show y'all this butter. I don't know if I've showed it to y'all before. I get it from HEB, obviously. If you're a Texan, you got it HEB. Get this stuff. It is so good. So tasty. Anyway, I left my butter out a lot of this morning just to kind of get it nice and soft. Soften it up. Now I'm going to put it into my mixture and blend it together like so. And you just keep doing this until it's all blended, almost kind of like how you would make a crust, if you ever made homemade crust, or if you saw my my cheesecake video on 4th of July. It's kind of like the same way you make those crusts. You just kind of stir it all together until it's like stirred together. I don't know guys, just do your thing. So once you're all done, it will look like this, and you see how this is just like a good, it almost reminds me of Rice Krispie treats. That's what it looks like. So this is what it's going to look like when you're all finished. Now you're going to get some parchment paper and like a cookie sheet or something that you can line this up on and put it in the fridge. So here's how I did this, guys. I was trying to figure out how can I do this, like to make really good shapes. And let me show y'all what I did. I took 2 spoons and I kind of just molded it like this and then took it and flattened it on top. And it worked really, really well. So I cut y'all off there for a minute while I figured out what technique I was going to use. But this worked out awesome. Like, it gave me nice clean cuts because I kind of want to make this nice. I mean, my mom really made last night really special to me. She got me all kinds of really personal items. She got me a cute little elephant hook thing that if anybody knows me, they know I love my elephants. Those are like my favorite animals other than penguins. And so she just kind of made things special. She got me this awesome old Star Wars poster board thing. It was like a movie poster that was on canvas and somebody had it framed, and she got that for me. And then she got, I have this thing where for my daughter, I've done the Places You'll Go book, and I've had her teachers sign it and write a little thing about her in it. And so I didn't have one for my son, and she got me one of those for him. Trying to get this to focus. So she just did really personable things for me, and so I want to do something special for her. So as you can see, I am putting some almond, or not almonds, sorry, it's pecans. I like pecans more than I like almonds, guys. Who doesn't? So on half of these, I'm going to be putting these little flakes of pecans. Now the reason I got the flakes instead of like putting a whole pecan on there like how you see the candy is because I have a hard time chewing things. I have very sensitive teeth and I have a hard time chewing things up. So I get these little flakes just because they're easier to chew. Let me see if I can get this to focus. There it is. So this is what they're going to look like. Now you're going to put this in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes and just let it harden up. Okay, so you got that in the refrigerator cooling and hardening. And now you're going to make your chocolate that covers it. So what I'm going to do is add... This is really just kind of to your own liking, but I'm going to add 1/4 cup of, or actually not even 1/4, 1/2 cup, I don't know what that would be, of, no, we're going to go with 1/4 cup. Okay, Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm getting it together. 1/4 cup of coconut oil. And then, then you're going to get one of these baking bars. No sugar added. This stuff is so delicious, y'all. I eat this like... Okay, I'm going to get real for a minute. When it's that time of month and I'm craving sweets, I eat one of these little squares and it does the trick, y'all. It does the trick. It is 5 grams of carbs though. So if that's where you want to get your carbs from, there you go. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this bar, and as you can tell, it's like individually squared. And I'm going to break these chunks up in here. I should have broke that other one, but it just kind of fell in. So that's 2, or is it 3? That's 3 of the chocolate bars right there. Let's go with 4. I think I'm going to do 6. I think 6 will be enough. No, let's just go with 5. How about that? Okay, so I'm going to use 5 of these because it's my first time doing it, so I really don't know how much it's going to take. But I'm going to melt up 5 chocolate bars with 1/4 cup of coconut oil. I'm going to pop this bad boy in the microwave for about, I'd say about 2 minutes should do the trick. Okay, so it did not even take the full 2 minutes. And it's ready to go. Now you're just going to stir this together like so. You want to get it all stirred together to where it's nice and thick. I think that was perfect amount of chocolate. At least I'm hoping so. So you got this all stirred together, and now you're just going to kind of let it cool for like, I don't know, maybe like, I don't know. You just want it to thicken up a little bit. So you're going to want to let it cool for a minute because you don't want it to melt the butter of the candies. So you're probably just going to let it cool probably about 2 to 3 minutes, maybe 4 or 5, I don't know. Like I said, it's my first time making it. Use your best judgment. I'm just hoping that this is going to work for the amount. Yeah, it seems like it's going to work, guys. Tastes so good. Uh-oh. Let me see it, Bubba. So I'm impatient, so I just stuck the chocolate into the refrigerator to make it go a little longer. I just wanted to show y'all these. They're like good little bars ready to go. And now I'm going to get my chocolate out. Oh, no, still pretty hot. Okay, so I debated a few ways of doing this, and I'm thinking this is going to be the easiest way. By the way, I only put this in I actually ended up putting it in the freezer, and I only put it in there for like maybe 3 minutes. Didn't take long at all to thicken up. So I think I'm just going to do it this way. Drop it on in there. Oh yeah, yes, yes. That's the best way to do it, I think, guys. Okay. So you dip it in there, and then you put it back on the parchment paper. So for the ones with the pecans on it, I don't know if those pecans are going to stay on there. Once I flip it, oh yay, they did. Okay, cool. They're still in there. Awesome. So yeah, so you just take them, you dip them, you spin them around. Just make sure they're fully covered with the chocolate. Then you just put them back on your parchment paper. This is like, I saw so many different ways that calls for so much ingredients, and I was just like, this can be easily done and we don't need all those extra ingredients. So I'm just happy that they are turning out right. Looks like I probably could have used a little less chocolate and a little less whatchamadoodle, but that's okay because I got a plan for this leftover chocolate here. Okay, so here is all the ones that have pecans in it. These are the ones that are plain over here, over in this area. Oh my goodness, I'm excited for these. So we're going to put the plain ones over here, and then I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to do with this leftover chocolate as soon as I'm done. Okay. All right. And yes, Mom, my hands are clean if you're watching this video. My mom's so weird about dirty hands, just like I am. I'm not even licking my fingers, Mom. I'm washing them off, I promise. So here's something I'm going to do for the leftovers. For the leftover chocolate. Chocolate. 1 second, I'm going to show you. Okay. So I got blackberries. And I'm going to take them. See my blackberry? And I'm going to roll them in chocolate. Chocolate covered blackberries, y'all. And I'm going to set them on there. I don't like wasting ingredients, in case you can't tell. So this stuff, once it's done, you're going to pop it back in the refrigerator and just let the chocolate harden. And they'll be ready to eat. Now, you're like, well, what are you going to do with all that extra stuff? Well, I'm going to eat it, duh. But you can also preserve these in the freezer. You can keep them in the refrigerator or you can put them in the freezer. Either way you want to do it. So there it is, guys. Almond Joys, homemade and chocolate covered blackberries. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you enjoy this treat. I would put it back in the refrigerator probably for about an hour just to make sure it's really super duper hardened and everything comes out good. But 30 minutes might do the trick as well. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more videos like this of awesome yummy recipes, if you want to see more of this beautiful face, just hit that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, then go ahead and hit that little bell right next to the subscribe button, and guess what? You're going to get a new notification. I always say new. You're going to get a notification every single time I post a new video. How awesome is that? And how awesome is this? Seriously. Seriously. Okay guys, so they are finished. They have cooled long enough, and I just wanted to taste it on film to show y'all how they taste. I know you can't taste it, but I can. Guys, these are dangerous to have around. I can tell you that right now. So the chocolate on the outside will be melting pretty quickly because it has so much coconut oil in it. And coconut oil melts pretty quick. I can't even explain how good these are. They are so good and so full of fat. You have your coconut oil and your butter, and that gives you fatness. So you mix it up with this coconut flakes, which have more good fats in them. Plus the chocolate has some good fat in it. It's amazing. That's so good. I'm so happy I came up with this easy way to do it, guys. Great. 10 out of 10 for this. Maybe even like 11 out of 10. I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty dang good. Bye, guys. Oh, it didn't close off. Bye.